Hello, everyone, and welcome back. We're still on the EC 2017 paper 2 preparatory exam in this series. Now, we've got an identity here, and I know this is one of the scariest math problems when it comes to paper 2. It gives you guys a fright and all that, but I'm here to say, hey, it is not really that difficult. It is all about getting the concept. Being one of the lessons, actually, the skills that mathematics instills in us unaware is the ability to analyze, to be analytical. So I want you to look at this. You don't have to panic. Remember, in your exam, you are given this thing right at the end of the question paper called an information sheet, and you have every right to tear that off and have it as a quick reference on your desk. Okay, so let's look at this here and let's compare it with the numerator of the identity. Remember, when you have an identity, you can either do the following. You can simplify the left-hand side and show that it eventually matches whatever is on the right-hand side. Or sometimes it is easy to actually simplify the right-hand side and show that it can become like the right-hand side. In some cases where this is not obvious, you may need to do a little bit of work on the left-hand side and the right-hand side and show that at some stage they are equal. In this case, for me, it appears that working on with the left-hand side and simplifying it such that it becomes like the right-hand side is the easy way out. So I will try exactly that. Now, if you look at this observation now. We have here an angle 5x and we have an angle 5x there. We also have an angle 3x and another angle 3x there. There is definitely a formula, a double angle formula or a compound angle formula that should help us with this. There is a minus. So let us go to our information sheet and look for a similar case. There is a minus. Let us review again. There is a minus. It starts with a sine and a cos. So it's a sine cos type of situation. That means it's the compound angle for sine. Okay. So let's see. There was a minus there. Look at that. This angle is the same as that angle. That angle is the same as that angle. That means the best approach to sort out the numerator is to actually adopt this formula here. So we're going to use that. Now, how do we use this? Well, it says if you have such a situation, take this angle and subtract that angle, all in terms of sine. So that's exactly what we're going to do in this situation. So let us go back and sort out that numerator. So I will then rewrite. I will start by saying, well, I'm working on the left-hand side, and in simplifying the left-hand side, this is what it is equal to. And you will write, well, sine 5x. Maybe let me start like this. I just want to write it nicely so that you are not penalized for bad notation. So this is cos 5x times sine 3x. My handwriting is not so neat, so you may want to listen carefully to what I say more than what I write. So that's that. Now let us apply the formula. I keep the sign, and I have to say the 5x minus the 3x, and this is all over 2. Now, one of the greatest mistakes I am committing here is focusing on one thing and forgetting that -1. That is going to be costly, so I must bring that -1 down. If you picked that up while watching the video, well done. It really says you are paying attention and you kind of have a very good idea of what is happening here. So well done if you picked that up. So now I have sine 2x. This is all over 10. 2x minus 1. So obviously, if you look at your destination here, there is no 2x or 10x, something of that nature. So that means I have to address tan 2x. I have to get rid of tan 2x. Now, how do I do that? Well, it is a quotient identity that is going to save me from this. So I will write this, rewrite this as sine 2x divided by tan 2x. What is tan 2x? It is tan 2x over cos 2x in this case, minus 1. All right, I do not have enough space. So what I'll do, I'll just continue here with the left-hand side. You will have ample space in your answer booklet. I can assure you of that one. So I have 2x, I tip in times. This is cos 2x over sine 2x. I must keep that minus 1 there. Obviously, you should know BODMAS by now, so that takes that care of that. I'm mentioning BODMAS because you should not now be bringing -1 into the product at this stage, at least just not yet. Okay, so I don't have a cosine on my right-hand side, so I need to get rid of the cosine. Now, this is where, again, you go to your double angle formula for cosine, and you're going to take the option that does not have cosine. And what is that option? Well, it is the option that says 1 minus 2 sine squared x. Okay, then I'll say minus 1. Lo and behold, that one will rule out that one. We're left with minus 2 sine squared x. And guess what? You just showed that the left-hand side, well, that is equal to the right-hand side. Let's write our conclusion nicely. Therefore, it follows that the left-hand side is equal to the right-hand side. End of truth. If you like, you can even write QED, which is translated end of illustration. All right. I hope you have enjoyed proving this identity with me. Go ahead and try another identity from a past paper and put yourself to the test. See if you can use the information sheet. All right. Thank you for watching once again. Cheers.